People were borrowing, like, the dad's ties and everything. They were making such an effort to come spruced up. So, no, they're desperate to get back to work.
Even the local football club runs courses to help to get people into work. This one's called Strikers. Steve Falvey and Chris Bruin are on it, and just as in the beautiful game, there are penalties for misbehaviour.
Right, rules. Being late, for every minute you're late, it's a lap around the car park. No swearing, 10 press-ups for every swear word.
Strikers has a record of success improving literacy and numeracy, but getting Chris and Steve into jobs will be hard work.
What other place do you know where you have to do 10 press-ups for swearing? Eh?
Steve's 21. He's never had a job.
Did you have any qualifications when you left school?
No.
Why not?
Through drugs. I just wasn't asked about them.
And how long were you on drugs for?
From the age of 11 to 16. It used to be a good laugh because I was off my head, but in the long run it's not good because you've not learnt nothing really.
All you're going to do, 20 pull pushes, OK? So that's 1, 2...
Steve recommended this course to his mate Chris, who had worked before.
I'd lost all confidence after my lung. I thought I'd never be able to play football again and, you know, do this and that.
You had an accident?
Yeah, collapsed lung.
And how did that happen?
Well, through drugs and partying too much.
What, so you were out of your head and you had an accident?
Yeah.
Steve and Chris both thought that Strikers was doing them a power of good.
I've been unemployed for so long, been drugs, alcohol for so long, which dents your confidence quite a bit. So this has helped me regain all of them, like confidence and motivation to do something.
I'd never speak to you on camera like this. I'd never just, you know, willy-nilly get in front of a group and tell them about myself. I'd be, like, intimidated.
And now you're an old man of 21. Now it seems a bit different.
Yeah, because you've got responsibilities, you've got to grow up, look for a job. I don't know, can't keep sponging off the job centre. Well, I've got a girlfriend and daughter, so I look after my daughter. She's not going to want a dad being jobless all her life, is she?
Can you imagine what you'd want to be saying to your daughter as she grows up about work?
If you don't get a job, I'll go kick your ass.
You think you can get a job now?
Yeah. Well, a job what I want anyway, not what the job centre tell me to apply for.
But should Steve have the right to be choosy? The government doesn't think so.
Somebody saying, I will not work, I refuse to work, even though there is work there for them, can't just turn around and expect to carry on receiving benefits.
It's an early start for Ray Warsnop, doing his bit for RIL and its unemployed. Ray knows about markets. He set up this one in the town centre, and he's running a course showing the ropes to some people on welfare.
I was brought up when there were lots of jobs, and I was brought up with work ethic. And now that we have 2 or 3 generations of unemployed, I'm really worried that the work ethic isn't there. And if we could do something like this for them, then it may just give them a reason not to just say, well, everyone's unemployed, so I'll be unemployed.
And one of the people that Ray's got working on the market is Christine. It's the first time she's worked in ages, and she's loving it.
You want to do all these here, OK?
Yeah, sound.
You can just do that.
Right.
Sound. All right.
All right. Cheers. Buzzing, really enjoying it, yeah. To get out there again, it's made a big difference to me, because, you know, I was not getting any younger either. And
she's waiting for an operation.
I've got bad wrist, carpal tunnel in my disc, and I've been on a stick now for quite a while, actually. And I don't know, I don't like it, I'd rather be working.
And Christine knows that the government would rather she was working too. It's a big day for Adam Gale.
Adam, you're looking really smart.
Thank you very much. I feel kind of smart. Still feel new.
He's been out of work for nearly a year, but he's decided that the only way he can get off welfare is to do the job for himself. He's got some work experience.
I feel like It's first day of school kind of thing. I'm just hoping I get there and everyone's going to be nice to me and I can be friendly enough. And even, like I say, even if I just make a few friends and a couple of references out of it.
He's been on a course designed to improve his work skills. But it isn't a job, and it's about to end. So he knocked on the door of the local Morrison's supermarket, and he wouldn't take no for an answer.
They said there's no guaranteed job. I said, well, fair enough. I said, then I do want a job, but even if I only do a few weeks here and get a good reference of myself, that still helps me again to go to another place and say, look, I do work hard, there's just no jobs at this place.
And we met him at the end of his first day.
I'm much happier. I'm still a bit nervous that nothing will come from this, or I'll get something wrong, or someone won't like me in there, but I think these are the kind of things that people normally feel every day anyway.
Adam's 25. He's been in and out of work, and homeless a few times as well. And when he was a teenager, he was in and out of trouble.
It's a bit embarrassing, it's just silly things, misdemeanours.
Well, give me an idea.
Shoplifting when I was a kid, drunk and disorderly, breach of peace, criminal damage of bus stops, things to show off to my other friends. The last time I got arrested I was 18 and that was because I was homeless and I stole a Oasis and a chocolate bar. People would judge you regardless for it, but it could have been 20 years ago, but people won't care.
Later on, we filmed Adam at Morrison's, trying to work himself into a job.
He's shown great potential, you know, he's very keen when he's here, he works hard, he's courteous to staff.
You haven't broken, have they?
No, not broken. I might need a little clean for dust, but not broken.
No, that's fine. Trust me then.
He took his own initiative, he's come here off his own back and he's shown a lot of character.
But Adam still hadn't got a job for all that. The clock was ticking for him. He'd be back on the dole soon. Adam first came to Rill as a child on holiday.
Do you remember it when you were a kid?
Yeah.
It was all happy memories. Now what does Rill say to you?
Kind of last hope.
They've got high hopes at the Taste Academy. Now the trainee chefs are being put through their paces in the newly completed kitchen.
It's a little bit still like a building site, but we're getting it to make it our own at the moment. There is a lot to do, and we just want to get in and start cooking now.
You're really going to make it by the date?
Of course we're going to make it by the date.
They've got a fortnight before they'll be serving paying customers.
Put your fingers. Nice one. Take your time. You don't know, it's not the speed that you do it, you know. I'd rather you did it correctly than cut your finger.
Lead chef Alison used to be a cook in a prison. If a trainee's late, they better have a good reason.
We take no prisoners here. This is a real-life working environment, and they need to be told. They need to be up in time on work because they are a team member, and there is no excuse. Sorry, you're not going to get a good quality meal today because he's hungover. That is just one cutting. We've got a big list of people waiting for anybody who wants to drop out.
It's a 6-month paid traineeship. After that, the trainees, like Darren Teasdale, will have to find permanent jobs. But they'll have experience and qualifications.
This is the first time we've been in the kitchen, and to be in here now, it's great. I've tried looking for work for over a year, don't I mean? But then obviously I applied for so many jobs and just no one would. I never heard anything back off any jobs, And then I heard off Rathbone about this, and when they said, "Oh, you've got a job," don't I was over the moon,
Very soon, Jim Pickering will be front of house at the Taste Academy, taking orders and serving customers.
I am excited about being in work, and I'm also slightly nervous as well. I really can't wait to get going now. When I'm not working and walking through town, it's like I treat everyone as if they're a potential customer. I'm one of the lucky ones.
You're lucky, all right, but you must have something, Jim.
I don't know what it is. All I can say must be my dazzling charm that got me the job.
You've got to have all that oomph and all that feeling that, I'm nice to see you, nice to see you. But that's exactly what you don't have when you're on the dole, isn't it? It just goes on.
Yeah, exactly. All you do is, this is what I did. Just sat in my room playing Xbox, looking for jobs.
The Taste Academy's ambition is to get 4 out of 5 of their trainees into jobs. Rill offers a rich local menu of schemes to get people off.